Hey everybody, Chase here. Wanted to do a quick Bitmex tutorial, let everyone know how the platform works and how to use it. So first thing, an introduction, be careful with margin trading. You can lose your Bitcoin. It's not a matter of losing value. You can just straight up lose your Bitcoin. So be careful, make sure you know what you're doing, make sure you're experienced before you put any money on the line that you really care about. If you want to mess around with 100 contracts or something, it's not going to hurt you. Like, look at how much Bitcoin you could lose. So once you've watched this tutorial and figured out that you want to margin trade, start with a very small amount of contracts and learn from there. Once you feel like you're confident in your ability to use the platform correctly, then you can start stepping up your contract amount. Okay, so I'm going to do just a quick overview. I know people don't want to watch a 20-minute video, so let's talk leverage real quick. The lower the leverage you use, the more Bitcoin is required, but the wider the sway in price for you to get liquidated. So I like to use 10x. If you use 25x, 50x, or 100x, you can get liquidated pretty quickly, especially on 50 and 100. 25 is, it's okay, it's a little more risky, but I would never use 50, and I'd never use 100. 100 is just insanity. You can get liquidated within like a $70 sway or a $50 sway. You almost instantly lose your money. So I recommend 10x. It's what I use. If you have a lot of Bitcoin and you can use lower leverage and you want to do more long-term plays, 5x, 3x, that's all okay. But I personally use 10. So now I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of how to do a trade. So let's say we have our chart here. I don't like to use the chart on Bitmex. I use a separate chart just because I like it to be full screen and whatnot. I haven't been charting within the past like half hour, so some of these lines are messed up, but let's just pretend that we wanted to short from here. We want to short from 80.27, and we want our stop loss to be at somewhere around here, 80.72. It's a pretty tight stop. I do like to personally work with tight stops, but I'm just going to put it above this little wick here. So what we would do is we would go to Bitmex. We would go to stop market. I like to set my stop loss before I set any type of purchase price or anything. So I'll set my stop loss to 80.72. So stop market 80.72, buy stop. Whoa. The instrument is closed. Trading is suspended. What? Oh, that was weird. Never seen that before. Okay, so we will set a buy stop, and when we're shorting, we set a buy stop because basically what shorting means is that we are going to sell contracts that we don't own. So when it gets to a certain price, we need to buy those contracts back. So we set our buy stop 80.72, place the stop. It'll show up in the stops here. Let me just clear this old one. Okay, it'll show up in the stops, and then we will open our position, which we wanted our position was to short from, well, now we would be shorting from down here, but so we would be shorting from 79.65. So we would go to limit, we'd do 100 contracts again, 79.65, click short, click sell. I'm not going to actually do it, but that's what we would do. So you could test like that, get familiar with the platform. Make sure you always set your stop loss first. This will make sure you don't, in case Bitcoin bounces or something, or it goes the other way and you happen to get super unlucky, your stop loss will be there and it'll protect you from losing all your Bitcoin. Okay. Now if the trade is going in your direction, what you'll want to do is you will go down here to positions and you will see your current position. There'll be a text box over here. You can also see the amount of Bitcoin you have earned right here. So you will go to close position and you can type in the amount of the current price you want to close at, click close, and you'll get put in the book to close. Or you can also close at market price, which will close you instantly to the market price. The other functionality we should talk about real quick is using the market buy or the market sell. This is for only instances really where time is of the essence. So let's pretend there's the big resistance of 8,000 and there's 300 Bitcoin, and in the GDAX order book, and you're watching it live being chopped down. You probably need to make a market buy or a market long, because if you don't, the price is going to take off without you. That's usually the only time I use market buy or market short. Market short, once again, if a major support is taking a beating, and then you would market short. Alright, so I hope that tutorial helped. If it did and you want to sign up for Bitmex, I will leave my referral link below. I would appreciate it if you used it. Thank you very much if you do. Also for US citizens, I will leave a referral link to a VPN service that I use. I think it's really good because it has a network lock on it, so if you happen to drop connection or anything like that, the VPN program will make sure that your internet is not, your true location is not exposed to, Bitmex, Bitfinex, any of those websites that don't allow US citizens. Additionally, if you are interested in what I'm doing on a daily basis, by the hour, my trades, my setups, what I'm looking for, the stop losses and the entries that I'm using, and how I'm approaching these trades, feel free to DM me. We could talk more if you want to get more involved. Alright, well, and for people on YouTube, my Twitter handle is @chase_NL. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Hope you have some fun bitmexing, and that's it. See you guys later.